Hey, good morning, guys. I'm with Mark Weber, who is the race director here. And, of course, the HydroFest will kick off with racing today around 10:30 this morning, just in time for our newscast, by the way. But, Mark, I thought it would be a good idea just to talk a little bit about the anatomy of these boats because it's interesting, the mixture of technologies. There's a little aviation in here. There's a little motoring. Talk about it a little bit.
Well, it's a three-point hydroplane. The engine in this actually came out of a plane that was used in World War II. It's a turbocharged Allison engine out of I believe a P-51. And the modern technology, it's all made out of carbon fiber and graphite. And where the cockpit sits, where the cockpit is, where the driver is, the front of it, the canopy comes out of an F-14 fighter jet canopy. It's about an inch thick, and then the cockpit has roll cages in it, and it's built out of space-age material to protect the driver. It will withstand the impact at 200 miles an hour.
Wow. And these boats do go that fast, and it's amazing when you watch them kind of skimming across the water because that's exactly what they're doing. They're not really in the water.
The key word in hydroplane is plane. It's they actually run on top of the water. They'll come into the rooster tail turn at up to and over 200 miles an hour.
I know it happens. We hate to see it happen, but you've seen these things flip. And you used to be a driver. And did you ever flip one? And what is that like? What's that experience like?
Well, when the boat takes off and you realize that it's probably not coming down, it gets extremely quiet because now nothing is touching the water. At that point, you let go of the steering wheel. You pretty much are just ready. Hopefully, you land right side up, not upside down. But if you do land upside down, there's actually a way to get out of the bottom of the boat. There's a second escape hatch. So, fortunately, with the safety features, I've blown them over twice, end over end, and landed upside down both times, but walked away.
We're looking at some video now from last year's racing here, and I know that we talked about it a little bit in the last half hour. Gold Cup, everybody knows, has history here in Detroit. Not this year. They moved it to Washington State, but it's coming back.
It's coming home where it belongs, and that's in Detroit, Michigan. When we negotiated with H1 to bring the boats back this year, I said, if we're going to run the 99th, we're going to celebrate the 100th with the Gold Cup. And we put the deal together at the same time.
The centennial celebration of the Gold Cup right here on the Detroit River coming up in 2016. But coming up today, it is the GMUAW Spirit of Detroit HydroFest. 10:30 is when the racing will start, and we'll be here. Folks, more to come as the morning progresses. For now, we're live on the Detroit River. Mike Woolfolk, 7 Action News.